Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Okay, your audio sounds good. All right, let's start the stream then. Hello. Yeah, nice. All right, let me test the chat first. YouTube chat works. And this chat works as well. Nice. All right, can start the stream now. Already started, but I mean we can start going into the content. Hey Astro, welcome to the stream. Anyway, welcome back to another weekly stream where I'll be working on projects and other stuff. And what else should I say? Oh man, I've been streaming for a while, but I'm still bad at it. Whatever. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I say that again. Let's just jump into second workspace and start showing some stuff. So, I've been working on a lot of projects lately. Like last time, I finished the what is it? Harrier the Boy commission, and right now I'm also working on another commission. Hold on, need to reduce the music volume here. It's too much. Okay, nice. Nope, I think I prefer to using it, but there you go. Nice. I can hear myself better. Anyway, today, well, not today, I got this commission work a few days ago, but I'm currently working on another commission from CrashBandit. So let me open Blender here so I can showcase the project. Okay, got it open. Now I can show it off. There we go. So here's the preset that I'm working on. It was originally a model from Model Bench that I ported into Blender, and because I need to rig it, I ended up having to rebuild most of the model. So the arm here, the torso, and the rest of the mesh here is remade, and not completely from scratch. I do reuse some parts from the original Model Bench model to save some time. But yeah, most of the model here is rebuilt, with some exception like the hair here. This one doesn't need to be rebuilt completely. I could just reuse the model. This one though, need to rebuild. Like, why not I open the folder or project file. There you go. Here's the original model that I exported from Model Bench and reimported to Blender. As you can see, it's it had a lot of problems, and not just this bad stuff. These are just flip normals, but mainly with topology. As you can see, this one is one solid block. If I try to rig this, it results in awful deformation. So yeah, especially for the torso, I could get away with, because with the torso I usually use one huge lattice, for the whole mesh. So doesn't matter what the topology is, so long as there's enough like segments and stuff, it should bend good enough. But for stuff like the arm here or the leg, it definitely need to make a good model. I need a good model for it to deform properly with the leg rig or the arm rig. But yeah, I rebuilt the mesh, and not just one mesh, because CrashBandit also asked me to rebuild the base model as well. So there's two models. There is the outfit version here, and then there's the base model here that I also need to rebuild. So yeah, it took some time for me to rebuild everything, but the result, I think it looks great. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Astro. So yeah, I also just finished it today. I finished building the base rig here. The stuff, everything you see here is, well, I haven't fully tested it, but from what I see, it should be working well. Like the arm here. Let's give it a quick test. Yeah. The arm, and then the leg here. Yep, it performs well. And as I said, I haven't properly tested everything, so there might be some bugs hanging around, but overall, I think it looks nice and works well. We'll see once I do the test render. But yeah, so what am I gonna do today is to continue the project here by adding a facial rig. As you can see, it's a really cool model actually, like a TV head. Really like it. It's kind of remind me of Parasinico. Anyway, so I forgot what I'm supposed to say. Oh yeah, I want to showcase a sketch I made for what the facial rig would look like. So let me open the Explorer. Oh yeah, I also well, not finish it, but I just posted another project a few days ago. You might remember this if you watch my previous stream, which is this render right here. Oh yeah, this render is now posted on my social media. So yeah, that's nice. Got the final render here, and then the solid render. I really like making this solid render. It just looks cool. Like you can see all the wireframes of the mesh, and then you see like the main reference image I use to make the render. Like here's the final, here's the reference. Then here's a breakdown on how I set up the render on GIMP. We get the background, the character, and the police line here. And then I do some post processing on top of them. Here's the screenshot of the project file here. And yeah. Okay. Now I want to show this. Open with browser. There you go. So I made this sketch on what the facial rig would look like based on the reference image CrashBandit provided. Let me open that one as well. Oops. Wrong program there. There you go. Just once. There you go. Here's the reference image for the character, and I try to like make this kind of facial, as you can see here. So will be the eyes and glasses, and there's multiple version or type. Basically, that's the main one, and then there's the I don't know, the solid one, and then there's the close one. Oh yeah, here's the character, and here's the sketch, and yeah, that's about it. With that out of the way, we can start working. Gonna reload the project file here. Alright, I need to make a new collection for this. Mesh facials. Oh, okay. Got the focus. I can start working. For that, I need to create a plane for the facials, because I will be using a shrink wrap modifier to make sure that the facial object is flush with the mesh here. So I create that. Then I change the display to wire. That way it doesn't obstruct with modeling. Hello, like MC, welcome to the stream. Oh, and this track as well. Okay, let me open the sketch I made before. Yeah. Let's start with the glasses here. Oh yeah, I will also need to need to add this an empty, because I want to use a mirror modifier when modeling. That way it doesn't to model everything from both sides. Could just work on one side, a little bit mirror to the other side. There you go. Let's duplicate this. Move it forward a bit. There you go. Alright. I need to... Hold on. Test. Alright. It's getting difficult for me to speak. Like the microphone won't capture my voice properly. Alright, let's continue. Move it to the side. Add a mirror modifier. Set it to the empty. As you can see, get duplicated. Right. I think I'm gonna move it up a bit like this. Then insert this like so. 0.25. Then delete the face. I can subdivide this. Subdivide. There we go. Extrude. There we go. We dissolve this. Ooh, the toes pop after all. After me. Yeah. Alright. Let's move this closer. Like so. And then I want to add an edge loop there and another edge loop right there. And then another edge loop right here. Okay, dissolve this. Oh, nope. Dissolve this. Extrude it. Like that. Then F to fill it. There you go. Okay. I think that's good enough for the classes. We'll return to this later. Next, let's model the eyes. Yeah, the eyes or the iris. This small thing. Alright, I need to copy the mirror modifier. Okay. Duplicate. Then scale it a bit. Rotate it 45 degree. Negative 45 degree. Scale it down. Move it side like this. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna reuse this to make the eyebrow. There we go. And then at first I thought this part is a mouth, but after asking about it, say that that's a nose. So let me open the reference image again. Yeah, this one says a nose, so it means you need to be small. And I don't need the mirror modifier for this. Merge collapse. There we go. Alright. Back to the sketch. Then I want to create this little thingy. I don't know what it's called. Oh, blush. There you go. Oh, blush effect. How do I flip it? Anyway, I think I'm gonna just duplicate it. So there you go. What's the goal? Oh, what goal? You mean the rigging? Well, if it's the rigging, I want to finish the facial rig. Maybe not today, but at least make a lot of work on it. So right now, I'm currently modeling the parts for the facial rig. So like from the sketch I made here, got the glasses, the eyes, eyebrow, blush effect, the nose. Right. Next, oh yeah, let's create an alternate. Oh, before that, let's rename some stuff. That way it's a lot more organized, make it easier for me to work. So geo, copy the name here, geo CrashBandit iris dot, this one should be R. Alright, you know what, let's not use that for now because it's using mirror. So iris dot type 1. There you go. Then we can duplicate this, change it to type 2. This one from the image right here will have a hole. Like that, then we insert it. Point 5. Remove that. And I will need to edit this, but for that I want to add this, move it downward. Oops. Alright. Let's do it again. Oops. I pressed the wrong button again. There we go. Now if we hide this, this is what the iris would look like. My sister just suddenly barged into my room. Alright. I need to move this back because it obstructed with the hole here. Same with this. There we go. Now, I originally want to embed this with the iris model here, but I think that inside of that I will instead put this on top. That way I can easily hide it using drivers, so you can easily toggle whether you want to have this or when it is like this, without having me make like a duplicate of the eyes. I mean iris. Alright, then let's rename this CrashBandit iris bit the type 1. Type 2.001. This is just a temporal name. There we go. You can do it, I believe in you. Thanks. I'm gonna keep working on this. Alright. Alright. We got this done. Oh yeah, let's... Oops. Alright. Let's rename this glasses type 1. This one nose. This one blush 0.001. Blush 0.002. And this, oh this is just facial P shrink wrap. And this will be the eyebrows. And then what is this? Oh, it's the same. This will be .r dot 001 r dot 002. There you go. Alright, that's the first part done. Let's put it here. There you go. Now I will be working on the second glasses model, which is this one. So actually, why not just reuse this? Duplicate that, move it here. There you go. I don't need this bit, so delete parentheses, dissolve this, fill, and then dissolve. There you go. Now I need to scale it down. 1, 2, 3. Just eyeball it. Here we go. What you making? I tried Blender but have that up after 30 minutes. Give. Oh. I'm currently working on a facial rig for the preset for Crash Bandit. Let me open the layout here. Here's the preset. I finished rigging the whole rig and now working on the facial. So the idea is that I will have this mesh right here. It will be projected into this screen part here, and this mesh will be rigged so you could like move it around and then edit the operation and stuff. And there will be like a panel next to the head for toggling each part of the facial, because as you can see from this sketch I made, there are a few elements here. So we got the glasses here, we got the nose, we got the blush, the mouth, etc. Yeah, those will be toggleable. And yeah, that's cool. Thanks. It tricked me into liking Warhammer. You seen the Astartes of an animation one guy made in Blender? Oh, the Astartes animation. Yeah, I've seen it before it got taken down. Yeah, but I've seen it. It's amazing. Also, if I remember correctly, the guy that made the Astartes animation, isn't that he will be working on like a proper Warhammer movie or series? I think from what I see. And also, I think he also made that I think he also made that Warhammer short for Secret Level series on Netflix. Oh yeah, really cool animation. I wish I can make something like that, but I don't have the skill or time or the manpower to do it. Yeah, they hired him. Yeah, legend status. Yeah, such amazing. It also remind me of that kid that made like an animation, like a Lego animation, I believe, that ended up becoming part of the Spider-Verse animation, which is like, wow. But yeah, let's continue. Let's reuse this part from here, a bit here, and scale it up a bit. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Can you play it? Play what? Like Warhammer? If you mean the Warhammer tabletop, no, I never played that. Lego. What Lego? Like the real Lego or any like Lego games? Because if you mean Lego games, I think I have played like the Star Wars one. For Lego, like the real Lego toy, yeah, I have played those. I never have like a legitimate Lego bricks. I always have like those off-brand one that yeah, some random one that's not actually Lego, because the real Lego stuff is expensive. Never touched any of them. Well, no, I have touched them, but never actually owned one. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, 45. Oh. Minus 45. Swag Lord. Alright. Got that. Plus 45. There you go. Alright. Gonna move this a bit so I can move it like this. There you go. I got expensive Lego. Got the Millennium Falcon. Oh. I really wanted that. It took me 30 hours to build. Yeah. That reminds me, I also want to have like Gundam, an actual Gundam model. Like, I have one, but it's like a teeny tiny version. And I really want to have like an actual big model of it. But the thing is, they're expensive. But yeah, someday maybe, when I have the money. Actually, I do have the money, but I don't really want to spend it on that right now. That's anime? Yeah. Though I never watch Gundam anime. Well, until some time ago, where I finally watched a few episodes of Gundam. They're cool, but I mainly like Max from the game Armored Core. You know Armored Core? It's like this mech game, but it's super grounded and I don't know, just really cool and brutal. Like with Gundam, it's really lean into like the anime stuff, while Armored Core is more like as I said, grounded in reality, which is what I really like. Alright, get this done, and then oh yeah, I also want to make this stuff, and let's save incremental in case Blender crash, I think. So let me open the Explorer again so I can showcase this. So I have a bunch of reference image in my folder here, and what I want to make next is like this little wrinkle lines here. And also, if you're wondering what the facial rig would look like, here's a reference image that I got. So something like this, but maybe without the the facial rig here, because the face panel like this. I mean, like doesn't have like these controls, only toggles, because I want to keep the facial rig simple. Yeah. Also, let's see I have another reference image here. So here's what it might look like. There will be like small controls for each part, each element. Yeah. Also, this reference I got is from an artist. I forgot who is. Let me find it first on my links. Hold on. Nope, I can't find it here. Let me find it on another on my saves here. There you go. Got it. Got the link. So here's the artist. So every time I start a project, I like to go through the internet and search for stuff that I could use as reference. That way, when I start working in it, I'm not like got confused, not confused, like got lost, like what should I do next or how I should make this. And instead, I could just go through my reference folder. Uh-huh. Why is it not showing? Maybe because I'm not logged in. Anyway, that's the reference. Let's continue with the modeling. What music do you like? What music? Lately I've been listening a lot to Radiohead because, well, things hasn't been going well lately, especially if you've seen the news. I'm from Indonesia, and if you see in the news about Indonesian, it's all chaos. Yeah, the people rioting against the government and stuff like that just makes me feel down, especially because this week I haven't been able to go to campus because they're on lockdown. Good thing though, I will be returning next week. But yeah, this whole week I just been at home, having class online, and it's it's a pandemic all over again. Yeah, but yeah, I like Radiohead. They're amazing, and also I like Panchiko. If you have any of you heard about Panchiko, let me open it on the Explorer again. So the story is that they're like a band from England, but nobody like listened to them or something like that, and they got lost until somebody found like their demo disc from a thrift store, and then like 4chan started an investigation and finally found the band, and now they are back. They are making new music. In fact, let me find Panchiko. There you go. They make amazing music. I would say almost like Radiohead in terms of vibe, but maybe a bit different. But yeah, check them out. Chris from Mighty Norway. Ooh, nice. We got a lot of international people. Like, there's people on my server there are from what is it? Forgot. There's one from I forgot the country. But there's one from Canada, there's one from German. Yeah, nice. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, doing fine because I don't go to the riot like some people. I'm not an activist. I'm a pacifist. Yeah. Russia maybe? Alright. That's out of the way. Let's continue with the modeling. Alright. We made this. Now let's create the little wrinkle effect. For this, I will copy this mirror modifier. And actually, let's do it right over here. Looks cute in his dressing. Yeah. Let's do this. And then move it a bit like this. Yep. Let's, oops. Move it a bit like this, and then I want to create another wrinkle one. This one's smaller. There you go. I think just keep it one. Make it simple. Okay. So we got this, and this, and this. Next will be the close glasses, and then the mouth. So once again, let's duplicate this and put it on the another collection. Delete this, dissolve this, fill, and dissolve. Alright, move this up and this. And move it downward like this. Yeah, I think this looks good. Maybe reduce it even more. 0.005. 0.005. There you go. All right. Next is the let's put all this stuff inside here. Next will be the mouth. For this, I want to reuse this. Delete that. Move it like there. Scale it down a bit. There you go. Duplicate. Rotate 90 degrees. Scale it down. Move it to the edge. Like so. There you go. Alright, I think I got all the elements that is needed. So I want to check on the reference image once again. So we got the glasses, iris, we got the blush, nose, the eyebrow, and then for this, well, for this one we have made a simpler version of this, and then, well, we could make this, but let's start. We keep it simple for now. I could add additional facial later. Alright, this one glasses type 3. Alright, let's see. Glasses type 2. Glasses bit 001. Glasses bit 002. Glasses type 3. Alright. This one will be mouth. mount main. This one mount bit dot. This will be the left side. This will be the right side. All right. Let's set it up. Oh, oops. Seems like got move back there. The model. Need to fix it. Oh, nope. Actually did. Okay, C. I need to copy the Z. And that will be 0. Okay, same with this. There you go. Okay. Let's copy the position of this. I don't think I want to use a shrink wrap for this. Instead, we just set it up manually. So let's start with this. Maybe let's just set everything to the surface. So I need to paste this coordinate to all the mesh object. Okay. There you go. Right now there's like sea fighting, but I'll fix that later. I'm gonna reduce the mouse size a bit. Alright. Okay, let's focus on one bit at a time. I'm gonna put this here. Let's start with this. Let's add an armature in front, axis, head. Put the cursor there. Length of 0.1. All right. What else? Okay. And then we do this. Duplicate, move it there. 0.05. All right. This will be CTL dash classes dot classes type 1 dot root dot r oh yeah, r dot r for right side. For this one is CTL dash iris dot r. This one doesn't need to have like different type because the iris is lattice in both type is occupying the same space. I'm gonna add one shape here, square smooth. There we go. Scale it down. There we go. Square smooth. There we go. Then I'm gonna duplicate this, set it to the middle. This will be root, main, or just root. This will be the main root object. And for the bone shape, I think I'm gonna use arrow. Okay, I don't have the object there. Okay, I have to import it from another of my project. So file, append, then I go to my entertainer rig project file and import it from my project. Arrow, two side. There we go. Arrow, two side. And let's parent it here. So now the root control is parented to this. You can control the main like that, and then adjust this in case if you need it. Alright, I want to add some additional control here, but I don't know. Let's give it a try. The problem is that because I have like this part right here directly binding the mesh won't look great in terms of deformation. So my idea is that to use a lattice. So let's create a lattice. There we go. Scale it down a bit on the Y because this is a 2D plane. Alright. Next, let's set this to linear, linear, linear. There we go. And also, we'll need to add some edges, like so. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's make this symmetrical. Then let's keep it like this for now. Now let's test it with the lattice. Set it to this one. And okay. Well, since this one is closed, maybe I could do it like this. Oh, how about I limit it using a vertex group like that. Set it like that. And nope, it's still the same. Maybe I could remove this from that, like so. There we go. Now it won't influence this. But the problem with this setup is that won't perform perfectly, like so. But I think it should good enough. Also, it's a sign. It's good enough. Alright, we got this. I'll keep it there for now. Next will be this one. Same as before. Duplicate this, move it there. And then let's scale it down. This will be classes type to root. There you go. I'll deal with the overlap later. Also, I don't think this will be necessary, but let's just remove it for now. For this one, same thing. And actually, it occupies the same space. We just scale down the control here, like so. Type 3 root.r. Duplicate this. Type 3.r. You can hear it through the mic, is it? The fender outside. It's quite common here. We have like vendors selling usually food going around the neighborhood. There's all sort of vendor, from like fried rice, and then one is selling meatballs, baso, and then siomai, all sort of stuff. Okay, we got that set up. Next is the eyebrow here. 0.05. Oh no, 0.1. This will be circle. Scale it down. This will be the CTL eyebrow dot root dot r. Then let's duplicate this, make it smaller. And this will be using the square bone shape. This will be the eyebrow dot md dot r. And then we'll duplicate this, move it there. This will be eyebrow in dot r for inner. We'll duplicate it again. This will be OU for outer dot r. And just like before, we'll make a root controller, the main root controller. For the eyebrow, it will be square smooth but rotated 45 degree and scaled down 0.2, and I think I'm gonna scale this one to 0.25. Alright. Scale this down 0.5. CTL dash wrinkle dot R. Can use a square smooth for the bone shape. Let's move it here to the center of the mesh. Then for this, let's duplicate this, put it there. Blush.R. Scale it up. So duplicate CTL dash nose. Yeah. Okay. Now anything else? Okay. Next will be the mouth. There you go. This one will be a lot trickier to set up because there will be a bunch of stuff. So let's start with this side. There you go. 0, scale it down 0.05. There you go. And then let's duplicate. Oh, no, let's just create a new one. 1025. Then we duplicate it, move it along the mesh. Clear roll. Clear roll. There we go. And then let's duplicate this, make it bigger. 105. Same with this one. 105. All right. Let's add bone shapes to this. Square smooth. Scale down 5. And then for this, I will need another bone shape that I don't have. There you go, rectangle bow. This will be used for this. Okay, this will be need to be rotated 90. And also move the side a bit. So we need to move up like so, and then we need okay, let me think a bit. I want the facial rig to have manual control, but also some automatic to make it easy to adjust. So let me open another reference image. So let's see. Doesn't seem like mouth is visible a lot. Also, if I check this one, it does say that has a mouth but barely show it, and it never shows like really complicated mouth. Like I originally want to make it something like where is it, like this one, but I think it's best if we keep the mouth simple, so only a line. So let's open this again. That means we don't need all of this. Well, kinda. Just need to repurpose some of this. Gonna delete all of this, this, and this. Delete. And this one as well, because I'll be using this. Okay, let's copy this coordinate, paste it here. Let's go to 5. 0.35. There we go. I wonder. CTL dash. No, it's not a mouse technically, because it's just one line like that. It's mostly lips. So lips dot lips dot R. No, this will be L. So hold on, let me check the reference again. Well, maybe I will make like a very simple mouth, but later. For now, I just want to set this up. Let me symmetrize. this. Oh, should do this. Okay. Let's copy this. Clips.md. Oh, oops. .md. Then this will be the ou.r. Or maybe instead of ou could use sd for site, like so. Okay. Actually, why not? We build a more complicated mouse setup. Let's save this. So, the idea is to use bendy bones, but I need to think about it for a moment here. Alright. So I want the mouse to be easy to control. To at least I could do the, what is it, the not this, oh, where's that reference? Oh, there you go. Image open here. I want to make sure that you could easily make this shape here. The uwu face. So I think this setup is good. Got the main side here, and this one, and this one. So there will be this for main control, and then there should be an additional control for the mount for individual parts. Alright. So we need another control for each of these part here. So you could move it up and down. So let's say call it libsd.dp. So there's one set for the top, one set for the bottom. Alright. But I need another bone shape. Triangle. Oh, I already have triangle, so I don't have to do that. 0.5. Since this will be the main control, let's scale it up and scale it down. 0.2. There we go. Now let's create another bone. 1025 for scaling. Use the triangle. Rotate it 90 and move it up a bit and scale it down. 0.35. Oops, wrong. Value, not value. The field, whatever it's called. Right, we got that set up. Now I just need to copy it to the other side, like so. so. Duplicate, paste the value, copy the value, duplicate, then for this, duplicate, paste the value, then move this downward, rotate Y, and clear row. There you go. Alright, this setup. Next, let's rename them. ctl-libs. Wait, since this is no longer just a libs, let's batch rename them. Batch rename bone libs to mount. There we go. Okay. Now this should be mouth .sd.l .md and so on. Also, I think it's better call it en for inner, because this is still inside this area. In, well, that means this should be called O for outer. There we go. Mouth dot tp dot ou dot r. This will be the en for inner, md, then just copy this name, set it to L, now I think I might also create a small facial panel for the mouth here, but that's for later. Now I just need to get it working first. PT, change all this to PT. PT. And PT. There you go. I'm gonna move this even more, like so. All right. Let's parent it here. Keep offset. Oops. Keep offset. Keep offset. Keep offset. There you go. Point 1. This will be the ctl dash mouse dot root, and we parent all the main control here. Keep offset. I will use the, actually I have a point shape for this. Circle double. Here we go. Circle double. Scale it down. 0.4. Or maybe I just use a regular circle. Much cleaner. Yeah. 0.5. Don't need this. Alright. I think that should be it. Let's reorganize stuff so it's easier to deal. Iris and duplicate bit 1 no bit 2 classes save just in case Blender wants to crash. Bit there we go. Let's return to this, save. So I want to add more controls for this specific classes type. And I think I want to add dissolve, .0025. Classes type 1 TP dash LT not dash underscore en dot r. There you go. That'll be a box, well, not box, square, smooth. Point 5. All right. So the maybe it's best to put it here. Yeah, because I want this area and also even this area, or maybe not. No, I don't. But then, let's undo. Let's delete this. Save. Alright, let me think about this once again. Well, maybe I could. Well, wait. I will need to test it first. Let's save. And then set the 3D cursor there. Add a bone. Put it there. Like so. And then set this to bendy bone. Make it 8. Oh, before that, duplicate, scale it down, duplicate, move it there, make it a bendy bone, and set this to B bone so I could easily see it. There you go. Keep offset. Add the stretch 2. And then, well, it's done. So I could just copy this. Armature. Let's disable this for now. This area is assigned to this. Well, not this. This will be removed. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to set up the handle. 201 202. Let's test this. Oh, I haven't set up the... No, I should have set it up. No. Oh, I forgot to set up the armature modifier. Okay, let's test. 45, 45, like so. Alright. Mark sharp. Oh no, just increase subdivision surface. Vertex crease. Maybe no, doesn't need vertex crease. Just need to crease this part. This one though, I will need a vertex crease. Okay, it does work somewhat, but the deformation is a bit messy. Messy? Yeah, when you look at this, like so, the deformation is a bit weird. So I wonder if this will... Okay. What happens if we assign this? Okay, we'll bend like this, but I don't want that. Okay. How about this? Dissolve this. So we'll add a control on each point of the, each edge of the glasses here. So here, 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 and here. But make it so it only able to be moved up and down. So on the y-axis. That way you can still make like an angry emotion, but doesn't allow you to do much. Limit the control. Alright, let's do that. 0.025. And do I still have the name? Nope. Name it manually. CTL dash let's copy this. CTL dash classes type 1 dot TP and dot TP underscore en dot r. Copy this and we'll duplicate this, move it to the side. This one, OU for outer. This will have triangle for bone shape. That way it's easy for the user to understand. Well, user Mr. CrashBandit to understand that this will only move upwards. Let's scale it down. 0.5, and then let's move it up a bit. Point 0.35. There we go. Move it up like so. Then we'll lock everything but the Z location, Y location, like that. Now we move it down, rotate Y, and then clear row. Change it to PT for bottom. PT like so. And we parent this to here. Keep offset. There we go. Also, why not? Let's add also another control here for the glasses. What's this called? The rim. Glasses parts. The bridge. There we go. The glasses bridge. So let's add another control. 0.025. Classes type 1 dot bridge dot r. There we go. This will be square, smooth. .55. Okay, I want it so the bridge control same with this one only move on the y-axis, but I need a custom bone shape for this that shows it only could be moved on the y-axis. So let's open this and then I need the triangle. There you go. Duplicate this, move it down, inside this. Let's duplicate this, rotate 180. There we go. Join, set origin to the cursor. Then we delete all of these vertices. Delete them. Fill. Delete. Fill. Delete. There we go. Gonna call this what's a good name for this? Square. Well, it doesn't really look like a square. Hold on. Let me. What is jajar? Kenjang in Indonesian. I mean English. Okay, I need to use translate. Parallelogram? Never heard of that. Okay, that's such a weird name. I just call it square dot gem because it looks like a gem. Okay, rename this. There we go. We have another bone shape. Back to this. Gonna set this to the square gem, and we need to rotate it 90 degrees and lock all the transformation except for the Y. There we go. Now it only moves on the Y axis. Hello Kaida Strike. Thank you for following the channel. I started to sound like what a typical streamer would say. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub. Alright. Oh man. Alright. Okay. What else should we do here? Oh yeah. Since this is a class's root controller that isn't just move on the y-axis, it will be dynamic. I think setting this to square smooth is preferred. Make it like this. Let's scale it down like this. Yeah. Next, so hello, making a 3D anime girl, but I have no clue who she is, but I follow the guy on YouTube. I am enjoying it. Alright. Just finished my full body. Ooh, nice. So if you join my Discord server, you can post it on the creation channel so everyone can see it. Square smooth 45.3. Oh man, I've been sitting on my chair for almost 2 hours and my butt is hurt. I really need to do exercise. or at least don't stay inside my room for a long time, which is what I've been doing all. I mean, what I've been doing all day long today. Yeah. Gym work. Yeah. I definitely need to do some exercise. I do have a treadmill downstairs in my home, but I never use it. Like my family bought it, like, you need to do exercise, but I just stay inside my room and rot in bed. uh, Maybe that's why I got sick a lot. Like every few weeks, I got like a sore either in my arm or my leg, and I need to deal it. Yeah. She work with a girl at nighttime. You know what I mean? With a perfect exercise. Fortunately, I don't have any friends. But I do have one friend, IRL friend, for like friends on the internet. I do have a few, but for real life friend that you actually meet in real life, I don't have much of them. Yeah. No GF. Yeah. So sad. Anyway, let's continue. We got this setup, got this setup. What else before I continue? I'm tired of being single. Same. I mean, for me, I don't just have no GF. I also have no friends at all. Even my IRL friends, we rarely meet up these days. We only chat through the WhatsApp. So yeah, I've been lonely lately. Maybe that's why I've been working on a lot of Blender projects, because that's how I get myself occupied. I don't have friends, well, I don't have to worry about that when I'm working on projects. Yeah. Alright, we get all of this set up. Get classes type 1, classes type 2. I need a control for classes type 3. Join. There you go. Just a simple control, so you can do like the bend here for like smile, not smile, the happy expressions and stuff like that. So let's add a control here. 0.05. Yep, 0.05. Set this to square smooth and scale it down a bit. I have only internet friends, but it don't feel like real friendship. Yeah, I do feel the same. Like in terms of like RL versus online, I have a lot more people that I know online, but it just doesn't feel the same like interacting with the real people or have relationship with the people that are available in real life, because I don't know, it's like a bit of disconnect. Maybe because with people that you know, you can reach in real life, it felt a lot more closer. I don't know. Time goes so fast if you're busy with Blender. I've been making model figure for just 2 hours. How much time it takes? Yeah, I mean, I've been working on this project all day long, and at first I thought like there's no way I could finish the whole rig here today, but turns out I managed to do that by focusing fully on the project. The downside is that after working on a project for a while, you get burnout. That's a problem I deal all the time. Burnout. Like like I work on a project for a long time and get like really bored and it started to hate on the project. Not completely, but it's more like this again. Can we work on something else? Can we do something else? Something like that. Oh yeah. You need to keep the balance. You know. The only problem is that I got nothing else to do. So I just work on the project. Did you follow YouTube or did you manage it your own job? Well, I'm a student, a college student. So I split my time between studying and working on projects. I usually work on projects after class or any other time, any other spare time I have. So yeah, I study in class and then like at recess when I have nothing else to do, I just go to the library and start working or just procrastinate watching YouTube and stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's continue. Okay, this will be yeah, this is type 2 classes. So CTL classes type 2 E O dot R. Alright, now I need to duplicate this, paste it there. This will be MD for middle, and then copy again, duplicate, move it here, N for inner. Alright, I mean this work you do. Where do I find rigging settings? I can find the rigging tools. Do I have to download it in add-ons? No, you don't need an add-on. You can start rigging by Shift A, import a lattice, and start editing in edit mode. So press tab, you can start Shift A for add another bones and stuff like that. Now, setting up the bones is the easy part. What's hard is setting up all the constraints and the drivers and all sort of stuff. Like in this rig, for example, the main preset. So, oops. So here, if I enable the internal bones, you can see there's a bunch of stuff. So we got this is the form bone. We got a constraint for switching from FK to IK. Then we have a bendy bone here for the wrist. This one has a stretch too. And then we have this, the kneecap bone, that has a transform constraint set to the shin. So if the shin is rotated 90 degrees, it will be rotated counter 45 degrees. And there's a lot more. What's name again called? I did not pay attention. Which one? The armature? To start rigging, you just need to import the armature here. Shift A, armature. Yeah. Shift A, import an armature like so. Then you can start rigging by pressing tab or just changing it manually from here. Edit mode. Here we can manually edit the bones. And then we got pose mode. This one is for like posing, but I also like to use it for setting up the constraints and stuff. Also, this is just the surface level stuff, because I also deal with drivers. So you can see here we got all this purple stuff. This is driver. So we can show this. Got all the drivers here. Unfortunately, I cannot show much in detail here, but if you can open which one is it? This one. For this one, as you can see here, it has expression. Just simple logic, like 1 if finger rotation equals 1, else 0. But then there are more complicated ones, like I think I have one in here. Edit driver, there you go. So you can see here, 1 if IKFK switch less than 5, else 0, and if IKFK bound override equals 0, else 1. So yeah, and this was just a simple driver setup. For more complicated setup, there is one on an old rig I have, where I have like a bunch of variables and a really long expression. Oh, yeah. How it work when the bone works able to move like humans? Do I have to be in shade setting or animation? Do you remember every stupid name in your bar settings? We set up rigging, even if you put names alongside, you still will not memorize the listed name. Bar setting? How do you work it when? For that, if you want to like pause the character, you need to go to the pause mode. Collection bar. You mean this? This is a feature that is quite recent, I think 4.2. So previously, when you want to like categorize a bone, you have like all these like small cubes where you can assign the bones there. But Blender changed it so you can now create a collection similar to ones like this. So I use this collection to categorize each bone. So you can see we got main, root, flip bone. If we select this, it will select this. And if we select, for example, this IK collection, we'll select all the IK bones. Do you remember all? Well, for this one, because it's the same hierarchy that I made before, so I already familiar with the layout. So we got the main, then we got like the root, head, torso, limbs, and then additional stuff inside of them. Then I also set up separate collections for the internal bones that is hidden. So we have the form bones here, and then we got the buffer bones, bendy bones. Yeah, that's a lot, but because it's the same hierarchy that I used before, I don't really like forgot most of them, unless there's like a bunch of them, then sometimes I do forget. But if I do forget, I just have to dig to each collection to find where is it. Gives you hint where you should put the rigging parts. Yeah, it's nice to categorize things to make it easy to modify the stuff. Like for example, I want to modify the leg rig, but I need to find the form bones. Originally, I used to put everything in single collection. That's bad. That makes it harder to find. But now, with all the stuff separated, it's easy. Like I want to find the hair bendy bone. That's easy. Just go to the bendy bones, find the hair, solo it. There you go. This is all the bendy bone for the hair. Now, it is a lot of work to set up all of this, but it pays off massively for later. Especially because I'm making a rig preset that I'll be using over and over again. Just be easy in your work you do for commission. Yeah, I mean I've been working on this for almost a week, I think. Don't know what is the first date I start working on this. Okay, I start on 2, so yeah, almost a week, and I almost finish everything. I mean the only thing that I haven't implement on the base rig is the like transformation for the arms here, because you can see it's kind of floating like this. So when I disable the outfit, the arm is move a bit to the side like this. And then of course the facial rig, which I'm currently working right now. Did someone else actually build this cartoon character? Yeah, got a commission request from Discord. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, I just finished setting up the bones for classes type 2, and then for this I don't think I need to do much. Yeah, I don't think I need to do much for this one. Just keep it simple. Well, no, actually maybe we could also do the same like classes type 1, adding like these small controls so you can adjust the motion shape. How much did it pay you for? Well, we agree for like $60, I think. For this is originally a model for Model Bench, which is a software for you can make models for Minimator. I ported the model to Blender and rig it. So let me save this for now. So here's what the model originally looks like when I export it from Minimator from Model Bench and import it to Blender. As you can see here, it has a lot of problem, but the main thing I'm really concerned about is the topology, because you can see here this one is just like single mesh, and this one also, and there's like these small parts like this. This won't work well with rigging. Like if I try to rig this, the result won't be great. So I end up having to rebuild most of the model manually. Well, not completely from scratch, because I could still reuse some parts of the model here. Like the hair here looks fine, so I could reuse this. But a lot, like the leg here and the arm here and the torso, is rebuilt from scratch. And the result, well, here it is. Here's the main outfit model, but they also requested for me to do the same with the base model, so here's the result. You thought the commission claim this work can take up to months? I also think I end up getting item tomorrow. Yeah, I told them that it might took some time to finish, though, because it's like this week I've been like in what's the word for it? Basically, because all the civil unrest in Indonesia, my campus got locked down, and so all this week my classes is online, so I got a lot more time working on a project, and I almost finished it in a week. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe I could finish the project next week, but I usually try not to rush things. I just work stuff when I got the time or got the energy, because I want to make sure that result is amazing. Oh yeah, 60 euros is good money, but cheap for the job you do. Yeah, it's not much. I could ask for more, but I don't really want to push things too far. Also, right now I'm more concerned on building my portfolio. Like, the more projects I get, the more my portfolio expands. That way, when I like applying for some big work, got a lot more chance to get accepted. Like, the main goal for me is to work on like a big project or like a studio. So yeah, it might not paying much, but I mean, what do I use the money for? It only sitting dust in my bank account, and also I don't really spend much because I'm currently still living with my family. So yeah, so $60 is not much, but good enough for me. At least I got the money and I got the creation that I could put into my portfolio. Have you ever had someone pay you more than 600? No, but I do have a project that I've paid more than $100. So it's still in work in progress, the project, so I can't tell much about it. But it's the Fallen Kingdom remake. Let me save this. So let me find it on YouTube. I can't find it. Shit. Ah, there you go. Found it. So I work on this project, currently still WIP. So this eagle model right here is I made it, as well as the flag here. It's still in WP, so yeah. You guys can see here, modeler and rigger me. Nice. Yeah. There's also the how is it, the Minecraft story mode animation that I also work with. The forgot. There you go. This one. I also work on this one. Well, not really like in the project. Mostly just to make the character preset for the humans. Like this one, like the humans here. The rig is using mine. I mean, if we check the art station, go to 007 artist, should be here. There you go. Here's the preset I made for that project. All the project you do, it's all free reference image with a lesson. Is it free download? This one, unfortunately no, because this is a commission rig for project for YZ work, so I cannot like sell this or even put it to public. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot like give it to you. Something like that. Anyway, let's continue with the project before I have to end it. I mean, right now it's already 9:11 in my place, so I won't be able to stream much longer. Is ArtStation image free I can use? well, if you just using it for reference, go ahead. For if you want to use my artwork for reference, go ahead. Just don't like claim it for your own. But yeah. Also, if you use it as a reference, it's good for you to also credit the reference, or at least post it on your artwork. Just for commission, not yours, just someone else. Well, I don't know about that. Well, so long that only use it for reference and also maybe even add credit, well, just fine by me. Anyway, we better continue working on this before I have to end stream. Alright, let's move down. So there you go. Means if I credit different styles, means it's not fully the person image, right? Well, if you just use the image for reference, like I want to make a post like this, or maybe like the lighting style will be like this, yeah. I mean, I do use reference a lot. Like if I open the ArtStation again, let's check this one. There we go. If you scroll down, here's the reference image I use for the project here. So the pose here is from this image. Then I got like this is mostly for the facial. Then this two is for the lighting style. And yeah, I'm bad at drawing. Same for me. It's all free. Well, maybe you need to credit the creator as well, or at least post like what reference you use for the project. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. Let's finish this before I have to end the stream. Can credit on you for sure, but I mean make female character. Alright, let's do this. Rotate Y, 180, bone roll, recalc, acrylic roll. BT. And BT. There we go. There you go. That should be it for now. And now I could set it up later. Okay, let me check some stuff first, see if there's anything else I need to set up. For the blush, for those, don't think I need to add another bone. These ones will be just parented to the mesh, the armature. That's why I'm curious. Curious about what? Alright. I don't think there's anything else I can work with. So next, what I'm gonna do is first organize all the bones into the bone collection. So make a collection for the like facials and then all the sub collections for like the classes type 1, classes type 2, mouths, etc. And then I can start working on the constraints and stuff. Like the mouth here, this will definitely need a mouse controller to make it easy to control. Or maybe I could just set it like this, like manual. Maybe. I will have to think about that later. But for now, let's end it right here. Save. Yeah. Well, right. Guess that's about it for today. I was hoping to finish the facial rig today, but well, at least I'm happy that I've set up all of this, and what I gotta do next is just to actually rig it. So yeah, I want to stream more, but it's getting late, and I've been sleeping late a lot lately, and it messed up with my sleep schedule. So I don't want that to happen again. So yeah, I will have to end the stream here for today, but we'll meet again next week, same time, same day. Well, not exactly same day, but every Saturday. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Bye.
사실 둘이